Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Morel versus Sea Sparrow, and this is another DB match, and this is going to have some cards that we don't have yet, some cards that are going to be coming here soon and coming out soon in the TCG. This is still TCG format, and with that being said, let's hop right into the video, and then we are going to go ahead and see C win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they can decide if they want to go first or second. Looking at deck counts, we have 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it, and C's going to go first. Opening hands, we have Ashnuna, Vishada, Long Young, Mo Yi, and Sudden Shift. And then they have Diviner, Stained Glass of the Valant. I don't even know what this is. Apply these effects in sequence based on the type of effect monsters you control. Fairy, draw 3, and then place 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of the deck in any order. Fiend, your opponent draws 1 card, then they discard 1 random card. Then if they have any other cards in their hand, discard 1 more of their choice. Okay. And then Diviner, Despia, the Stigmatica, Theater. During your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 level 8 or higher fusion monster from your extract, using monsters from your hand or field as a fusion material. If a face-up non-fusion fairy monster or monsters you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 level 8 or lower or 1 level 8 or higher fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, alright, and then Shaddoll Beast. So this is the Despia deck. I have no idea what their point is. Normal summon effect. Go send Tragedy. If this card is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, you can add 1 Despia monster from your deck to the hand except for itself. You can banish this card from the graveyard and target 1 Stigmatica. These look like Dogmatica, but it's Stigmatica. Spell trap in your graveyard and set it. So you get to go ahead and search, and it's going to grab drag Murga of Despia. If a fusion, synchro, XYZ, or a link monster is special summon except during the damage step, you can target 1 effect monster on the field and negate its effects until the end of the turn. If this card is using material for a fusion summon from the hand or field and sent to the graveyard or banished, you can special summon this card. Okay, and then activate, and now we'll go ahead and fusion those away to bring out Quariadis. Takes 1 Despia monster plus a later dark, so, you know, that and Beast. During your main phase, quick effect, you can change the attack of all face-up monsters currently on the field to 0 until the end of the turn, except level 8 or higher fusion monsters. If this face-up card and its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can add to your hand or special summon 1 Despia or 1 Fallen Albaza monster from your deck. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. They're going to get those effects, special summon itself out, and Beast will draw into Ash. Hey, I know what that card does. Set, go for Amirage, pass, draw Tai, and then activate, so they get to draw 3, put back 2. They draw 1, randomly discard, then discard 1 on their own. So now I got to read these because I don't know what these do. We got Albert, Jester of Despia. I'm pretty sure this is the card that everyone was like, oh, they messed up the wording on it or something like that. I think this is the card. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can add 1 Stigmatica spell trap from your deck to the hand. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, special summon this card, and if you do, negate the target. Okay. This card, add Libitum of the Despia, says during your main phase you can make all face-up monsters currently on the field gain attack equal to their level times 100 until the end of the opponent's turn. If this card be used as a fusion material from the hand, field, and sent to the graveyard or banished, you can target 1 Despia monster or 1 of your level 8 or higher fusion monsters that is banished during graveyard, special summon it. Okay. Then use Ashina effect. Wait. I was going to say, how do you Ashina effect special summon out? The wrong one. Go ahead and go for Monk. Effect, bounce the fusion. And then Adara effect, bring itself out. So, like, these cards actually just don't do anything, right? Like, dude, I don't know. I feel like instead of drawing like any of that engine, like I don't know, an Alistair, a Nadir Servant. Don't those all just do more? Like, way more than, like, what any of these cards are doing. Effect the special summon from deck, Chain Ash, and then normal summon, effect, reveal, token. And then get rid of those, go into the synchro, and then you're going to get those effects, draw, search. Well, they're going to chain this to go ahead and negate that, so they're not going to get their search. And then activate, discard, special summon out, bring out a token. They actually don't take 12 yet. Now they take the 12, so. Then desires, banish 10, draw 2, and then they get this effect because, where is it? It's here somewhere. If a card is banished, you can banish 1 card each from your opponent's field and graveyard. And looking at the banishes, they didn't banish like too much stuff really there. So they're going to go ahead and get the effect, banish, turn those into a shaman. And then, yeah, they don't have any non-effect monsters to activate that. Effect, discard, special summon back. And then banish monk with that to bring out a token. And then go for Draco Berserker. Dump. They could have used this effect while they had a token there to add back. But they're just going for game anyways. So going on to the next game, hopefully we see the deck do more. It didn't really seem like it was doing anything there. We have Long Young. We have Peak, Rushada, Desires, and Adaria. And then no hand traps. This is like some level going second card. Seemed pretty good last game. Then they have Tragedy, Judgment, Nadir Servant, Judgment, and Valence. So they are playing the Nadir Servant. Okay. Nadir Servant, dump App Cologne, go grab Maximus. Alright, this is what I like seeing. App Cologne, go grab Schism, and then dump, effect to go search. And then normal summon effect, grab Branded and Red. Target 1 Despia monster, 1 Fallen in your graveyard, add to your hand, and you can fusion summon from your extra deck by banishing from your hand or field, but it cannot attack directly this turn. Then banish for Maximus. Maximus effect, go ahead and dump Winda and Branded. I guess we gotta read what this does. If this is fusion summon, you can If this card is fusion summon, you can fusion summon 1 level 8 or lower from your extra deck by banishing from your hand, field, or graveyard. Okay, it doesn't sound bad. During the end phase of this card sent to the graveyard because it was sent there, you can add 1 Branded. Hey, it's like Ash Dragon. That's cool. Then they're going to send Yazi and Chaofeng. Hey, Yang Zing deck. Then go ahead. Holy, set 5. And then they're going to go add the Theater. Pass, draw Imperm. And then they're going to activate this during the standby phase. And that's going to add back. And then fusion summon. Oh my gosh, they have a lot of fusions. Alright, gotta read this one too. While you control this fusion summon card, your opponent must pay 600 to activate cards or effects. Okay, so nice little added on effect. I like cards that have like those little added on effects. Then, if your opponent controls a ritual, fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard by banishing when it leaves the field. Okay. So I think they're going to activate this here, right? Yeah, because last time they did it as quick as possible. Go ahead, randomly discard, then choose discard. Then activate Peak. They actually don't have to pay the 600 there because this was just not activated, so, you know, they negated the activation. Activate, change Schism, banish, summon Winda, bring that out, and then Desires, go ahead, banish 10. And draws into Cosmic, Adara. They do have to take 600 from that though, and 600 from that. And they show that they topped that Cosmic when they needed it to out the Schism. But going on to the next game, we are going to see I always have it written down right here. Xiangjian deck be going first. Opening hand, Moe, Order, Rashada, Ashuna, and Tai. So this is pretty good, pretty good. Then they have Evenly, Despia, or I guess Dragmudurga, like wow, Nadir Servant, Stagmatica, Curtain Raise, discard 1 card, then add to your hand or special summon in defense 1 Despia monster from your deck for the rest of the turn. After this card resolves, you can now special summon from the extra except fusion monsters. If a fusion monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by card effect, banish it from grave. Okay, and then Evenly. I feel like Evenly is going to go in, right? Like, double Evenly is pretty good versus this deck, I feel. Banish, summon out, turn those into the Synchro, and then you're going to get those effects. Well, that effect, but now they can get, like, this effect later on. And then normal summon effect, reveal, token it up, and then get rid of those. Go for Draco Berserker, draw 1 off of that. And activate, discard, special summon, bring out token, get rid of those. So they decided to not activate that at any point to grab back. Oh, well, I guess you can just do it now. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair because you can still control a non-effect monster. Yeah, then set order, pass, draw branded in red. We're going to go ahead and battle phase Evenly. That's rough. But order really just shuts them down here. They actually just don't have any plays. Draw Ash. Activate. I don't know if I'd set Evenly. I feel like I would kind of leave that in hand. I guess it doesn't matter because they're just going to go ahead and bounce it. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah. I like that actually because, you know, they're going to go ahead and bounce that. That's fair. I like that. Summon out. They also should have taken, they should have taken the 700. Pointed that out. Go for Shaman, effect, discard, special summon, effect, banish token. And then they are going to banish to add back. Then battle phase, go poke. Oh my gosh, and they have the token on board. They're going to get hit Evenly. Yeah, now they have to leave the token on board. Wow. Pass, draw Ash. But this doesn't actually do anything here. So if they just Ash this, then they're still just not playing. Draw. Activate, discard, special summon, token it up. Yeah, they're going to take the 1200 here. And then battle phase attack for game. Wow. That was a good match. I think, I really got to learn more about this deck. They're also playing Aerial. This card. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this deck. Maybe it was just like a bad showcase of it or something, but kind of seemed like the cards actually just didn't do a thing. It was kind of Judgment game 2 that did anything, and yeah, the engine seems very weak. Maybe it was just played wrong. Maybe they drew bad. I don't know. It's my first time ever seeing the cards or reading the cards. The only card I've ever seen before was the one that was like, everyone kept saying it had like a misspell in its effect or something. I don't know what that's about. Seems like it was doing its thing there. Maybe they fixed it on DB or something. I don't know. But seeing how long the match was, it was only 22 minutes long. That's really quick for a match. Wish it could have been longer. Wish we could have had like a little bit of like a better match, I guess. But to be fair, the match would only be better if the opponent like comboed off more. And I don't even know if their deck can combo off more. So maybe that's just the best it does. But I feel like it's got to be able to do more. Otherwise, I don't know why people keep asking to see this deck, because it seems buns otherwise. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.